Hello, this is the first video I'm filming on my new camera, full frame. Still haven't looked at my bank account, I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm not looking at myself in the viewfinder anymore because there isn't one. For the last 3.5 years, that's all I've done is look in the viewfinder because bring it back in. Recent reads. Books that I've read in the last couple of months. There seems to be a large number of books to talk about in this video, but that's because half of them are a graphic novel series. Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. I have all 6 volumes. And I put off dipping my toes into this series for a long time because I thought graphic novels so expensive, and if I don't really love it, is it worth it? And I just wasn't that intrigued, but oh my god, it lived up to the hype. These people fall in love from warring, not planets, one's a planet and one's a moon, and then they have a kid, and basically the entire galaxy is out to get them. And it's just expanding so much more, including so many more characters and new destinations and stuff, because it's like a whole world that they've created. I gave them all 5 stars. But I will say, I think volumes 4 and 5 I liked a little bit less than the rest. Gotta say, I think volume 2 is my favorite cover. Or volume 3. They're great covers. Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I don't even know why I bought this. I don't know. I must have just been like, Cassandra Clare, I've read a lot of her books. Let's just read another. I didn't like it. Found Emma Carstairs to be a lot like Clary. Very ultra independent and didn't think about her actions and how they would affect other people. Very Clary-like. And it was so predictable. We needed, 700 pages to get to the twist, which was somebody who they really trusted and was close to betrayed them. I only gave it 2 stars. I'm not going to be continuing on. I think I'm about done with Cassandra Clare in the Shadowhunter world. I finally read, I've had this book for a long time, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne, which I put off reading for a long time, even though it was very short, because I didn't want to feel the feels that I knew this book was going to give me. And it did. And it was very sad and really just kind of disturbing. And I don't know, I always find reading books from children's point of view to be kind of disturbing because it's they're so innocent and they really don't know what's going on, and the terrible things that happen to them are just so terrible. It has to do with World War II with Nazis. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Mouse by Art Spiegelman, Volume 1, My Father Bleeds History. Art Spiegelman obviously is a graphic novel, or he's a maker of this. This is his father's story. This is the story of Nazi invaded Poland and his father being a Jew, and Nazis everywhere. It kind of goes back and forth between that story and then it comes out of the story where Art Spiegelman is interviewing his father and asking him questions and dealing with real life stuff, and then it goes back into the story. And there is a second volume which I have, and I can't wait to read. I will get around to it hopefully before the end of the year. This book, this graphic novel, whatever, blew me away. I have never read anything like it. It was incredible. I can't wait to read volume 2. This is probably going to be, it is so far one of my favorite things that I've read this year, and it was breathtaking and tragic and so sad, but so important, and this should be required reading for the children's, honestly. Not that I think required reading kind of is a dangerous topic because I don't want to force anyone to have to read anything, but I mean, if there's gonna be required reading. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was really good. The Iron Queen by Julie Kagawa. I didn't enjoy this very much. I used to love this series. I read the first 2 books and some of the novellas a long time ago, a few years. Back when I was 6 years old, I loved these. I loved this series. I loved the characters. I thought it was great, but I think I've really outgrown it. And I just find I wasn't involved. I wasn't invested. I didn't care at all. And it was a pain to get through this book. I only have 1 left to read and some more novellas, but I just don't think I want to read it. I think I might donate these books. Things that I thought were kind of cute in the first and second books now really aggravate me. I only gave it 2 stars, and I probably won't finish off the series. I mean, at the end of the day, it's my time to put into reading. I want to be reading something that I really, really like. So the last book that I finished recently is The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. I adored this book. I loved it. I love Maggie Stiefvater. She's a great writer. The Raven King which came out this year. I love that series. The Raven King was a little lackluster. It was a little anticlimactic. I still love Maggie's writing, and I want to read more, and I can't wait for her to come up with more stories. I know that she has another, like a fairy series or something that she published a long time ago. I'm not interested in reading that. But I read The Scorpio Races, and I'm so happy that I did, because this was incredible. It's about these, like, killer horses, and people who, like, train them, or try to rein them in a little from eating them, and race them. It's set on this, like, unnamed Irish or English island, and the setting is gorgeous. It's, like, this rocky, oceanic, foggy, rainy setting. I love that setting. It just was really great. And I just could picture it so vividly in my mind. Maggie does a great job of really painting a picture in your mind. The characters were really good and really real and relatable in a way. Like, they were really felt real to me. I love how a lot of Maggie's books don't focus heavily on a romance. I love that, because sometimes you get too focused in on a romance/relationship, and I just don't like that. Another one of my favorite reads of this year, and I really enjoyed it. Obviously, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And I honestly didn't have the highest expectations. I was just like, I have another Maggie Stiefvater book, I want to read it because I really like Maggie Stiefvater. It really exceeded my expectations, and I really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone's having a great day. Good luck with your reading and your other endeavors in November. I'll see you soon. You'll see me soon.